in EMEA, and let me highlight, this region in the planet is in the tier 1, it's in the top priority regions globally in decarbonization. We are already seeing solar power, wind power being deployed at massive scale. So the key technologies that now need to cope and need to accelerate and need to be deployed in big size, big speed, are technologies that enable more wind and more solar coming to the grid. So we are talking about energy storage, we are talking about backup solutions, and we are talking about technologies that provide sustainable, reliable, affordable, 24/7 renewables. How do we do that? Well, we need to transform the excess of solar and the excess of wind into storage or into a molecule that we can deploy later into the grid so that we are able to fully decarbonize the whole electricity consumption. So Europe, Middle East and Africa, they're already championing solar and wind. But we are not going to go beyond the level we are today unless we start to implement technologies that fully decarbonize the times when the sun is not shining, the times when the wind is not blowing enough, and also materialize a 24/7 renewable society. The great news is that hydrogen is already happening. So we are already having a regulatory market. We are starting to have rules of the game that are enabling hydrogen solutions to be deployed in a financeable and viable manner. So, but we are at the start of a gigantic market that is being born in the early part of this decade. The second half of this decade is massive exponential growth. We can see already the projects in which we are working. We already have several projects in Middle East, like in Bahrain, in Egypt, we see it in Europe, we see it in the UK, we see in Netherlands. So we see customers looking to decarbonize their power generation by implementing hydrogen solutions that can completely couple and complement the wind and solar generation. The decarbonization journey in which we are is the biggest priority of our society, the biggest priority of the humankind, and became the biggest priority of every customer. So the customer centricity and the technology centricity are matching today. So the technology deployments and developments we have been doing at Mitsubishi in the last couple of decades now are matching with the demand, the needs, and the wishes of our customers. So today we have the technologies and we have the will for decarbonization, but we are all aware that what we do not do in the coming 2 years will impact the coming generations. So the coming 24 months are going to be crucial for our future. So let's act urgently. Let's do it together.